So hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss the problem F1 OMSK Metro. So I think you must have read the question so that you get what we have to do really in this question. So I will describe you briefly. So we are given initially a node with value 1 and it has x is equal to 1. Node's value is 1 and its particular x value is 1. And another thing, if we have two particular types of input, if it is plus, so what we have to do, initially the current node was 1, so we have to increase our current node to 2, and then we have to add x value to it, which is given as -1 in the first test case. And this is the first type of input, and in another type of input we are given a query which is question mark u, v and k. So we have to find, if suppose u is 1 and v is 2, so we have to find u was 1 here and v was 2 here, so we have to find if there exists a particular sub segment of the tree such that the if we add all the x values of this subsegment, if it is equal to k or not. So this is the particular question. I hope you know what we have to do. So moving on to the solution, the prerequisites for using or solving this problem is a cadence algorithm. It is used for finding the maximum sum subarray. So it is only just a DFS. If you know a DFS and maximum subarray, then it's very easy question. It's just a implementation level question. So suppose this is a tree, and what we have to do in each query, suppose there are two nodes u and v. In the easier version, u is always 1, so this node is always fixed. So v will be a variable in each query. So suppose in a particular query v is this particular number or particular node, so the path will be from node to this vertex, and from this vertex we will go to this vertex. Suppose this was x1, this was x2 and this was x3. So you can run a DFS and maintain two particular vector. First one is max vector and second one is mean vector. So a pretty simple observation here is that if this particular subtree having a maximum value as max and minimum value of mean, then any particular sum is always formed. Why so? Because in each particular subsegment the value is always incrementing or decrementing by 1. If suppose the maximum value is max and minimum value is mean, then definitely a particular number in between max and mean will always form. Let us suppose the subsegment was 1 1 minus 1 minus 1 and 1. So here maximum value is 2 and minimum value is -2. So any number between -2 to 2 will always form. So -2 is always form because it is the minimum, and -1 will always form taking this number. 0 will always form by taking this particular segment. 1 will be also forming and 2 is also forming. So this particular observation you have to find. Now what will we do? We will be storing the maximum value from root node to each particular node in a vector, and storing the mean value from root node to particular node in another mini vector. And in each query we will finding at particular node what's the maximum value from root node we are getting and what's the minimum value from root node we are getting, right? And if this value is if k value is in between the maximum value and minimum value, then only we can print yes, otherwise we can print no. So this was all about the intuition of the problem. I will again explain you what we have to do. We first build a tree which will be given. Suppose we build a tree like this, Okay, so we will be creating a graph and two vector mini and maxi, which will be storing mini minimum value from root node to that particular node and maximum value from root node to that particular node, right? And after that, and how to do this, we can do this by applying a simple DFS from root node. We will go to its neighbor. You should know what we do for calculating the maximum sum subarray. Suppose we have given a vector of size n, so we create two variables, temporary and the current maximum value we can get, and for each particular element, suppose we have to find the maximum value for each element. So firstly we increment the current by the value and we set the maximum value of each from starting position to that position is equal to the maximum of temp or maxi, and if a temp is less than 0 we equate it with 0. So this is a simple maximum sum subarray approach. The main observation here is that if whenever the current temp is less than 0 we have to equate it with 0, because it will always give a negative contribution to all our subarray. So that is the particular thing you should keep in mind. The first learning we get here is that if all the numbers are -1 and 1, then we can always create any sum between mini and maxi. This was first thing, and maximum subarray or cadence algorithm was another thing you can learn in this question, and DFS also is revised by solving this question. So I will show you the code I have implemented. I get 3 wrong runtime error on this question. The runtime error was because I initialized the return type of this function as long, and the Codeforces compiler didn't want that. It says that if it is long, then it must return any particular integer. So I have created a graph, created a value maxi and minimum, and I have taken the input here. If it is plus, then I am creating a vector of the graph and I am giving the value of the node. Otherwise I have made a query vector which will store what particular query we have to output later, and I have run a DFS here, and see, you can see here the term for the maximum value we initialize a temp variable and the maxi variable, right? So here is the same thing. We have the temp of maxi and a maxi. Similarly for minimum we have temp of mini and mini. So we are incrementing the maxi by the value, and if the maxi is less than 0 we are equating it with 0. Similarly for mini we are incrementing the value, and if temp is greater than 0 we are equating it with 0, and we are assigning the maximum value to that particular node at maxi and mini, and we are going to its children, and for each query we are finding whether the particular k value is enrolling between its maximum value and minimum value. Then only we are printing yes, otherwise we are printing no. So this was all about the question. If you have any query you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you so much.